What's up, church? As always, it's good to be with you for what is happening in the life of our church. Glad you've joined us this week. As if you're joining us today, we are in November, which means that October has come and gone already. And what a month it was. As you know, October is all about the pumpkin patch and all those events that happen out there. And we close the year off with our trunk or treat. Folks, we probably had the best trunk or treat representation we have had in a very long time. Somewhere around 1,500 to 2,000 people were a part of our trunk or treat. We had a record number of trunks that registered this year. We had our MDS teachers were here as well. You see a lot of those waving to you on the screen. And we had folks from the community come. Even some guy in a pink bunny suit was there as well. But we had a wonderful time welcoming our community and just sharing the love of Jesus as we do with them. And so I just want to say thank you to all of those who came out to make Trunk or Treat the success that it was. Also, thank you to all of you who provided candy. Oh my goodness, we went through candy like it was growing on trees, but what a great time was that. And there was also our final day for our pumpkin patch that was there. Thank you to all of those who made the pumpkin patch the success that it was as well. We did top out at 20,000 this year, which means that we will probably deposit around $5,000 into our Build a Home count. And so thank you so much for your generosity. And again, to all of our volunteers throughout the entire month of October, we cannot say thank you enough for your commitment and dedication to this cause. That is what this church is known for. So thank you again for all of that. As we are moving into the month of November, I want to remind folks that there's a time change that comes with that. And so if you want to stay up at Saturday night at 2 or Sunday morning at 2 o'clock and change your clocks back, that's when it officially changes. But if you're like most of us, we'll do that Sunday night. We get an extra hour of sleep this Sunday before our one worship service on Sunday on November the 6th. We will have that at 10 o'clock. I want to remind folks our small groups are meeting at 9 for those that meet. But this Sunday is a special day in the life of the church. This is when we'll be celebrating the memory of all those who have died from our church and other friends of our church in this past year. It has been an exceptionally hard year for this church. We've lost a number of very long-standing members, and so we have, I think we'll have about 13 or so that we will remember officially, and then we always have time for folks to remember loved ones lost in the years as well. So I invite you to come again this Sunday, our one worship service at 10 o'clock. We will celebrate communion and all that we do to be a part of that. And so thank you in advance for those of you who will be here to help celebrate in this fashion. Since it is November, that also means that the Women's Walk to Emmaus is right around the corner. As you've been tuning in to us on Sundays or here on What's Up Church, you know that we have a second Women's Walk this year, number 2011. That will be November 10th through the 13th out at Pax Christi, I believe, and that's in Cal Allen. We have 4 pilgrims from this church, and so we are still excited about that and excited how Emmaus continues to grow in this church. Thank you to all of those who are stepping up to make that possible. We still have room on the walk, so if you know of a woman that would be interested in attending the Walk to Emmaus, or if you'd be interested in sponsoring somebody on this Walk to Emmaus, we would like to hear from you very soon so we can get everything going for that. But again, just remember the Women's Walk, November 10th through the 13th, and there'll be more about that in the next Sunday service as well. Also, I want to say thank you to our trustees. As you know, folks, our office building is old and it is decrepit, and from time to time we have to do a little bit of repair work on there, and that is the pastor's former office, as the floor was just about ready to give way, and our trustees have been working on that to secure that floor so that nobody falls through it. Just want to say thank you to our trustees who do so much good work around here, and through their skills and their efforts, this church is very blessed to have that caliber of folks that we have. So thank you again to our trustees for helping make our office a more welcoming and receptive place as well, with new floors in the pastor's office and also in the copier room as well. Want to let folks know again that coming up on November 20th is the annual pie auction. You know, this is a big fundraiser for our youth as they auction off pies, and not just pies, but desserts as well. I think there could be a few changes this year to how we do that, but just want you to get that on your calendar for Sunday, November 20th. Also, our youth are going to highlight some of their culinary skills. As you know, they have been under the tutelage of Lisa and Jonathan Damick. They have learned how to make some simple meals in youth group this year, and so they're going to be sharing their gifts with you on November 20th as well. So just want you to get that on your calendar and be looking forward to a church meal together, followed by the pie and dessert auction, Sunday, November 20th. Well, friends, things are going well here as always, and I want to say again, thank you to all of those who have agreed to serve in leadership in this coming year. All of our chairperson positions are filled. Thank you to some of our returning folks and then some new folks who have stepped up to that plate. We still have a few positions available on the various committees and teams that are there. So if you're still interested in serving and want to talk about that, I'd be glad to hear from you. I do want to say, too, a word of appreciation to those who are serving on the transition team, I believe is what it's being called, as this was voted on or decided on at the church council that met last week. The next step in the whole 12 by 12 process, transition team is in place. Thank you to all 9 of those folks who have agreed to serve in the interim between my departure and the new pastor coming in next July. I just want to say thank you to all of you in this church for embracing this process and for moving this church forward in a positive way. As always, friends, we are glad that you are joined us. We hope that you will continue to be a part of all that we are about here. The best way is to stay connected to all of our various platforms that we have. If you have not yet signed up for our weekly e-news, we invite you to go to our webpage. That is FUMCPortlandTX.org. Click on the link to sign up for the newsletter. That will get you all kinds of information that you can stay in touch with what is happening in the life of the church, not just now, but in the weeks and months to come as well. Friends, again, thank you so much for all your commitment and dedication. We hope to see you in church on Sunday, either in person or online, as we celebrate All Saints. Remember, it is time change and it is one worship at 10 o'clock. And until that time, friends, be blessed. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.